Keep your cards close to your chest. Targeted individuals, psychic reading time. If you want a personalised one, they are available now. Link, top of the profile, stand store from 10 quid. Right. So keep your cards close to your chest. At the bottom of the deck of the Hermetics, we've got the moon card. So the moon card talks about the unknown. So there's something else going off in the background. If you keep your cards close to your chest, Ten of Swords in the reverse, Lord of Ruin in reverse. So it's going to stop something happening. Fortitude. This is the Wheel of Fortune card in this deck. Daughter of Flaming Sword. So things are going to come in your favor. High Priestess, listen to your intuition. Okay, listen to your intuition. Right, it feels like there's a bit of a game at play here at the moment, and you've got somebody in your energy who's the phrase I've got is they're trying to play both sides. Okay, and then what I've got is I've got the image of the person looking all smug, in kind of ruddy purple robes, and it's like they're having a crown placed on their head. Somebody's trying to play both sides to take the keys to the castle. And it's, if you can keep your cards close to your chest, it's not going to work, right? Two of Cups in the reverse position, Lord of Love, right? So they're trying to stop not necessarily a love connection, but something that you love doing. They're trying to put the kibosh on it. Four of Pentacles in the reverse position, Lord of Earthly Power. So they're trying to take not your ethereal crown, but your kind of earth-based crown. Okay. This one keeps coming up lately, doesn't it? Keep stum. Okay, keep your cards close to your chest. Okay. The signs will be there. Read the energy of the room. Read the energy of the room. Okay. I've got the phrase, it's a Game of Thrones. It's a Game of Thrones that you're kind of within. So it feels like with this collective, you've taken your mantle, you've taken your throne, if you want to call it that, within a certain area. Okay. But there's a lot of kings and queens at play. And there's a lot of people vying for your position. Now, for you, you might be like, "Well, I ain't really got much of a position. You know, I've got my little empire. I've got what I'm doing. But you know, why would anybody want to take that off me? You'd be surprised. You know, okay, that they can see where you are being led to. They can see the seat of power that you will have down the line. Okay, so they're trying to take it now. Okay, we are dealing with one person right now. Okay, but there have been other attempts to usurp you from the throne. Okay, so keep your cards close to your chest. Sun card in the reverse. Now this came out. I'm just in the Fork in the Road tarot. This came out in the one of the paths and Fork in the Road. So Sun card, most positive card in the deck. This person is going to try and block your Sun card. I was going to say, you know, it is coming. It will come. Because when you're guaranteed something by the universe, it will come in, but it's like, well, do you want to just knock down the skittles and go for it and get it? Or do you want to go down this long road and play this long game, waste your time just because you want to be a nice person, you know? Three of Cups in the reverse, Lord of Abundance. So that's just confirmation that they're trying to stop you. They're trying to steal your Sun card and your abundance. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Lord of Prudence. They're trying. What it feels like is, it feels like this person's trying to get you excited about an idea, or setting something up, or doing something, and they're wanting you to be a little bit reckless. They're wanting you to say, "Yeah, I'm going to get throat chakras going. Yeah, I'm going to go for that." And it feels like that they might have laid a little bit of groundwork along the way. And said, "Well, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that?" Expecting you to kind of go, "Oh, you know," and "Oh, yeah, that's good advice." Blah 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 blah. And it's designed so that they can take. Basically, they want to manipulate something, right? So that they can then turn around at a later date, if it doesn't work or if it falls flat on its face, and go, "Well, I did warn you. I did warn you this might happen," and then take that and say, well, I'm going to take it. I'm going to do a better job. Okay, it's that kind of energy. Right, I'm getting the word network coming in my mind again. I want to say they're a different branch of the same network, and much like in life, the way it's all a game, it's all a theatre, and you get countries going to war yet, but they're all funded by the same people. It's got an energy of that to it. It's like this person is part of a separate network to the one that you've been dealing with. But if you go higher and higher up the food chain, it's the same people or person who's in control of the whole lot, right? Shine, radiate with truth. Your light triggers darkness. Stay unapologetically you, right? So just sit in your power, sit in your truth. Like I say, keep your cards close to your chest. Don't reveal any of your movements. And don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to say no, because if somebody starts getting into a little bit of a pushy energy, just say no, sorry, or I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Right, love triangle, third party involved, torn between multiple lovers. This feels like this is in regard to this person. I know it says love triangle, but I don't feel this is love based. It feels like this person's like, well, I don't know if to go with this faction. I don't know if to go with that faction. I kind of want my own faction. They might already have their own faction, and they're trying. You see, this is less between kind of torn between you and somebody else. It feels like they're being torn between network A, network B. They're kind of in their own network. They want to be king of the castle for the whole lot, and they're not sure what the best move is. Legal issues, facing court matters, paperwork and delays, dealing with authority, right? This, again, as I say with this card, it might not be that they're having heavy legal issues. It could be just more along the lines of, clue to them is they might have a parking ticket or speeding fine or something along those lines. Right, so go and do what you've got to do. Okay, keep your cards close to your chest. And then what I'm being told is hunker down. Hunker down. Okay, I don't know what respect that is. Once you're back, didn't know your worth. Now they're desperate, too little, too late. So what this feels like is, right, so go and do what you got to do. Listen to what needs to be said. Keep your cards close to your chest in regard to what you're doing, your movements, your thoughts, your plans, etc. And then hunker down, kind of go bit ghost mode. What they will realize eventually, I'm saying eventually, because I think this might take some time to play out, is that they've cocked up and then they're going to want you back on side. I think by that point, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late for them. Dirt digging, snooping for secrets, trying to expose you, tables might turn. So that they're desperately looking for any dirt on you, because I think that this person might realize that you might kind of not fall in line with their plans. So they're looking for something else that they can. Do I want to say that? No. I feel like this person might realize that you might not go along with it. So what they're doing is, I don't feel necessarily that they're digging for dirt on you. I think that they're digging for dirt on other people that you might have had a problem with, to try and pull you in with, have you heard about this, or I heard this. It's that kind of energy, and it's designed to try and get you on board, right? Boss daddy, stable, rich business owner, CEO, big DICK energy. I feel like this is what you're stepping into. You're stepping into boss mode. They can feel it, and they're trying to stop that. They're trying to steal that crown off you. Before you can take your mantle. 919 on the timer.